What happens when a house is divided? It goes to war with itself. Welcome to Punny history, where even the bloodiest chapters come with a twist of wit. So, it's the mid-1800s, and the United States was anything but united. Picture this, the northern states booming with factories, industrial, and anti-slavery. Meanwhile, down south, it's all about agriculture, plantations, and sadly, slavery. The real clash? Slavery. The North wanted to end it, the South wanted to expand it. Then, Abraham Lincoln gets elected president in 1860 and the South freaks out thinking he'd ban slavery completely. So what did they do? 11 southern states seceded. They broke away and formed the Confederate States of America with Jefferson Davis as president. The North, or the Union, was like, nope, we're not splitting up that easily. Boom. Civil War begins in 1861, starting with the Battle of Fort Sumter. For 4 bloody years, the North and South clashed in over 10,000 battles and skirmishes. From Gettysburg to Antietam, cities burned, families divided, and more than 600,000 people lost their lives. But here's the kicker. It wasn't just a war for territory, it was a war for freedom. In 1863, Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring that all enslaved people in Confederate states were free. It didn't free everyone instantly, but it gave the war a moral backbone. By 1865, the South was worn down. General Robert E. Lee surrendered to General Ulysses S. Grant at Appomattox Courthouse, marking the end of the war. But just days later, tragedy struck. Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, becoming a martyr for unity and justice. Fun fact: despite the heavy war, Lincoln famously said in his speech, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." And ironically, that quote came from the Bible. Talk about fighting a holy battle. The Civil War ended slavery, preserved the Union, and redefined the United States. It showed that freedom isn't free, it comes with a cost. But it also proved that a divided nation can heal, even after its darkest days. And that's a star-spangled story from Punny history. Stick around, because every crack in history leads to a stronger comeback.